Alright. Good evening. It's a very hot day today. It's evening already, but it's damn. Oh, I can heal my health. Thank you. It's damn hot. Oh, okay. There's a function here where I can highlight stuff. Okay, can't get to that.
Yes? Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. If you insist. What do you want to know? That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic. It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
I didn't understand half of the words you just said.
I can see you're disappointed. You are right to
Oh,
be.
no.
I don't speak a word of Seolite.
I
I've
didn't
never
want
met
to press
either one
that.
of my grandparents. I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular, garden variety ravacholière.
A point of pride to him.
No.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. It's like you're locked down.
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Good.
What's with you,
Let's
man?
change the subject.
He has powerful eyebrows, apparently. Do I really want to talk to this kid right now? Let's quick save here. So last time we got here, and this kid made us
If there ever was
end
such
our
a thing
life.
as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, another goofy Kuno! Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick! Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. The kid is obviously high.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! The rake! You should throw the fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
Ooh.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will
Alright.
be no reasoning with those creatures.
Okay, maybe we should listen to what the narration is saying. Might die again. Maybe we can try another time with a different build or something. Okay, let's go and
He still
try.
is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting
Man, how
it
do
is all it does now.
Okay.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within. Too late. It's impossible to keep in until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making these worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. There is Fritz nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't...
Frit, east of the hostel. Okay.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay. Alright. We got a new task. Experience 30 out of 100. Can't do stuff right now. Lieutenant's handkerchief. How sweet. Okay. So wait, oops. Get ammonia from the gardener or the fritted store. To make it easier. Alright. Okay, I thought it was gonna be a bit more straightforward, but what did I expect? What's this place again?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Okay, let's try that.
The tire tracks were left
Awesome.
by an unknown event
Ooh.
that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent...
You know, when I was younger, I used to like reading these crime stories in novel form. I don't remember any of them now. Back then it was pretty thrilling to read how the story unfolded, what clues the detective can find, whatnot. Also Scooby-Doo.
Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is
Awesome,
a rather
thank you.
motor carriage friendly city. I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
Alright. What's this place again?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
That's a lot. I don't think I have time to talk to any of them.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant. The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also. The mail collection box seems
Field
cathartic,
morale.
thankfully. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow.
Okay, so we're heading east because we kind of need to talk to... Yeah, there's a lot of things here. It's pretty awesome. Also overwhelming.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school, it's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Every school of thought and government has failed in this city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. Alright, so I'm guessing, yeah. It says racist lorry driver, so I shouldn't have been surprised.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave.
Yeah.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would
Go,
advise
Kim.
you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs
You tell
backup.
that guy.
Now's your moment to shine.
You do make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Alright.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this year is just the last week or so. Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions? Oh, not much anymore. Apple.
Apples is
Look, as detective. I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges.
Okay.
Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular Koiko picked apples.
Koiko may be another derogative for a person from Grad, you think.
Yep, it's one of their main exports. They go in down South Yekokata. A beautiful place. Got great scenic vistas.
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to Zone of Ecological Catastrophe. It features no scenic vistas and supports virtually no plant or animal life.
Alright.
Yeah? Says who? Then, I guess they grow apples somewhere else. You can never really tell with those koikos. They're everywhere, except their own homes.
He means the people living in Grad.
Yeah, you know, Gradniks, Gradvolk, those degenerates from Grad. 'Cause that's what they're all called. Koiko Pichik, Loslav Koiko, Koikovich someone. Low self-esteem those guys have. Mind you, they look Occidental, but they're not really like us. Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise? Did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet? Besides, even if I did have some, I wouldn't go putting my nose in them, huh?
Okay.
Relax. You've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's hauling, even if it is something unsavory. So he'd remain unaccountable.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges. Someone with a cart. What did you think it was? That's how
Oops.
deep into history our thing reaches, before machines. Not at all. We're part of a guild and everything, huh? It's very ancient, very prestigious.
Yeah.
Hell no, it's a guild. Invitation only. Unions work for the rich fucks. They're basically the same. Been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit, but you can't replace experience. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck him right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice and no laughing matter.
Right. So I don't think I got something out of. I'm actually not sure. It's kind of like some random drivel or some shit. Okay. What's this place? Is this the... Okay. Still
The
got
tin
everything
machine
here.
stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Hmm? Oh, that's the tear machine.
Tire machine.
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money. You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there, somewhere.
Okay.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled
Okay.
with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched
Saint
by harm.
Baptiste Pharmaceuticals.
Just ask me if you need anything from St.
Ooh,
Baptiste.
wow.
We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
I have most of the things the characters say here. I don't understand. At least not yet. Anyway.
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is
Oh,
a
I know that
dietary
word.
supplement.
Magnesium.
Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising. No, sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
heals +1 health.
Okay.
Dramine heals +3 health. Magnesium heals +1 morale. Hypnogamma heals +3 morale.
Saint
Saint
Baptiste.
Baptiste, you know, the pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals, the one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows, at least.
Yeah, there's like an ampule somewhere.
Why is it locked? I can't buy. Wanna buy a nosaped? No.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
What a weird display. There are raincoats like, beneath some croissants and juice.
The packages are small,
Alright.
discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
What is what? If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected will now be more difficult.
Alright. Let's not try and steal anything yet. I'm trying to be a good guy.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
I like this one.
The beauty,
I'll just
the truth, the poetry.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health, but I guess you already know that.
It's locked maybe because I don't have any money.
The pale age vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in
Hey, I
pale
have
for a
like
couple of
60
years, which makes
cents.
it super expensive and super strong. I mean, I already said it'd hurt you.
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main stats at the cost of damage to your health or
Alright.
morale. Cigarettes raise your intellect while damaging your health. Alcohol raises physique while damaging your morale.
Wait, so I just have like 1 morale. So how would that work? If I consume, I'm that fragile that consuming 1 alcohol will probably kill me.
Use medication, like Nosaphed and magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note, consuming substances can have unforeseen consequences for you.
No, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
Yo, what is up? 1 din morale ko in real life. Yeah, man. Too true, too real. Like, I don't think isang sip na alcohol will, or maybe I'm too scared to try.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Combat na. I died yesterday. Dun sa isang addict kid. Like, kung ano na sabi na nagka moral damage yung character ko. And I died. It says that no, sorry, hindi pala yesterday. When was that? I forgot. What day is it today? Freaking Friday. So yeah.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this? This
Two
is Pop
girls.
Stars. It's got like famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
I approve of this. Very futuristic.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish. No. I don't like it. I hate it.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
And my man Kim being
okay.
my savior for.
Not really. No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know, really long. Uh-huh.
Okay, so how do I buy?
The tear machine stands.
Oh.
She says she has ammonia, so how do I
A
buy?
small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs.
Alright,
They
I
all
need
bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
1 real, which I don't have. I have 60 freaking cents, man. I'm poor here as I am in real life. Ooh, more money.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
What does that mean? Call me mañana.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
Oh, come on.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike too. Just can't break the command structure and tell you now.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in. Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him. Then press the button to unlock the door. Then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Stop.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Right, I guess, oops. It's a bit stuttery when when the game tries to quick save. Okay.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Oddly screechy for a man his size.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Okay, that doesn't sound like they want me here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Points at the man sitting on the railing.
So
Alright.
do we, Scott.
Yeah, that's a lot of options. Not sure if I can afford. Time is ticking.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny nest punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Inciting rebellion.
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
And you're as big as that other guy.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do! Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
Alright.
I know nothing about murder.
His reply is snappy and terse.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. We should bring backup, open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir. Pity.
Let us work!
Ooh, found more money on the
A
streets.
lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad
Where's my
machine
income,
is
man?
well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations
that-
of honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
Grand Factory of Magnets and Miracles.
A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crown with wavy rays.
Alright.
It is the seal of Royalist era Revachol. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. Likely, yes. This guy's proud of
Yeah,
who he is.
that was
Draped all over
what
his
I was
machine.
thinking too.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously.
Wow. Look at that statue. Maybe I'm going too far from...
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie. Not many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too, it appears.
Hey, Kim.
KK2. That's a classic model.
Check it out.
Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time. An old case for my precinct. A couple of Zhimsk migrants saw a Staj Ryko stopped in the street, painted just like this, muddy brown. Murdered the driver on the spot.
Oof.
They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Zhimsk community protested the trial, flying the banners of some old king or whatever. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction. 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word. People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that.
Alright.
I try to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like this before actually examining the body. But my initial guess is the two are unrelated. 4 years for murder in reunion. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
The prisons in the greater Revachol industrial harbor are already full. Prisons are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost. A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk.
Alright. Oh wait, yeah. We can buy our...
Is this about the...
No. It's that, yeah, that one.
A small cabinet
Okay.
is filled with various...
Okay. Don't, like, overdo it or something.
Alright. So, how do I use it? Can I use it automatically or something? Okay, I can't equip it, so... Alright, so let's try and go back. Maybe I should have talked to the cafeteria manager so I didn't waste any money. And hope they have ammonia or something.
again, officer. How are things? Excuse me? Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
With paint on her face.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Oh, okay.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled
Is this my
Prime Line
car?
glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague
Oh,
from
wait.
the 41st precinct here.
It's his car.
Putting him up.
Oops.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Just a second, officer.
After a while you hear an old man greet you from the radio.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st, come in, over.
Everybody's French.
The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. 10-18, state your message, sir. 10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Oh, that's me?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Ten-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me! Back! Come here! You've got to hear this! Dick Mullen lost his badge!
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he lost his gun too. Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is. Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Okay, let's try it.
Lying
Awesome.
over the phone. It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth, and then it becomes it.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance. Over. Okay, 10-4, sir.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this.
Okay.
Ask if he's there alone.
Thanks for the rhetoric check.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
What? What is it?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over. That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over. 10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
What? What?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Okay.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Fine.
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Okay.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place.
So I'm rummaging through Kim's items.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Alright.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Okay.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. The smell of freshly treated leather. The lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard. And a neat little brush in the cup holder. All seem to be whispering. I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner. The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
This is Precinct 57. How...
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the...
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right? Oh, is that what it was called?
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Souped up motor.
God damn it. Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or... You would be too if you had this motor carriage. But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright?
Alright.
This is Precinct 56. 57.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering
There's a really
levers,
good-natured
a radio
man,
on a hook.
Kim here.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is...
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now.
Alright. Oh, that was a lot of things I did with that car. Okay, so let's try...
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. Take heart, officer. You're still a man in your prime. You must forgive me. I'm getting so... I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Okay.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers. Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie. Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time. Of course, dear.
Oh. She's a well-mannered lady. Wait. I see something green there, up top. How do I get that? Hey. Okay. Yes. Nothing yet.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41... Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Alright.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous question, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. Hope you appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching. Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Let's go.
Ooh, plus 30 XP. Oh, new skill point. Awesome.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Oh, why? Huh. Ooh. Should I try? That's less than a 50% chance.
Oh, you don't owe me shit. Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit. You owe me money.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this shit with a cop. Please, just give me the money. Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. What are you, brain damaged? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Yes, it is. No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real. It is.
Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have. There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
You mean somewhere else to run up a huge debt? I don't think so. The union squeezed most places out of business to fund the strike. You're better off home.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Damn.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. Why did you say that?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place? A saying, up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I live in a dumpster. Hobo cop. Hmm.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Or, yeah, maybe we should try talking. The radio. Okay, so let's level up. How do we level up? Power of suggestion. Psyche. Keep your morale up. Wow. My psyche is 1. Yeah, let's try it. There we go. Now our sanity is at 2 now. We won't die by talking to the kid anymore, which is great. Let's manually save. Hi. Wow. Dingus rate. Hi, welcome to my stream. Where are you guys coming from? I'm currently playing Disco Elysium. Ooh, cool. I just started like 2 days ago. Hi, thanks for the raid. That's awesome. It's actually my first raid since I started streaming. Thanks for joining me. Where are you joining me from? Thanks, Kyle. I'm in the US. Alright. Great. I'm from the Philippines. Currently playing on the base PS4. So yeah, I just got this game like a few days ago. And I have no idea what's happening right now. There's a lot of things in this game that I'm still trying to make sense of. Cool. Hi, Rap Blue Steel.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
So we have several tasks already. I don't think I've completed any. Yeah, I have to track down still have to track down my badge and gun. And maybe where I live. Yeah, I think. Hanged Man. Alright. Awesome. 38% of my friends are from the Philippines. That's it. Alright. So I started playing this just last Wednesday, it's Friday. It's Friday now, and that was 2 days ago. And been really enjoying this format. Yeah, pretty much like choose your own adventure kind of game. Also a detective kind of novel. What game is this similar to? Man, I'm actually not sure. I would say this is kind of close to. It's kind of a mishmash of like an actual RPG game, like The Witcher, without the combat, but with like a point and click style, like I don't know. Is that a game? Monkey Island, Treasure of Monkey Island. I forgot the name. Point and click puzzle games, maybe. What I really like about this game is the voice acting. It's pretty awesome. Almost everything is voice acted. So how are you guys? You doing great in your Disco Elysium playthrough? How many times have you died? I died to the kid next to the hanging body. Oop! I hope that's not like a spoiler or something. But I'm still pretty early in the game, so probably not. Yeah. They did such a good job with the voice work. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, probably this is one of the better games that has full voice acting. Everyone is just so unique and so French at the same time. I may have died once, I don't remember. But that's awesome. I definitely remember that first time I died because it was extremely unexpected. Oh wait, yeah, I closed it. My I have just one psyche, so I took a sanity damage from just talking to that kid and died. Oh right, at the start, right? Yeah. Trying to grab my tie. I think I was just lucky there because I don't think I have the best. Yeah, I just leveled up, so I upgraded my volition. Yeah, so far I'm liking the encyclopedia, the intellect build. Just I don't know. It kind of somehow it just gives me like a lot of hints on what to do or what not to do. Which is great. Okay, so I am not sure what this is. What does that mean? Internalize? Okay, get off the ass about 20 minutes. Alright. Maybe let's not do that yet. Okay. I get a +1 to encyclopedia. Oh, what are these? That's a lot of stuff. Man, there's so much in this game, I can't even... Look, my encyclopedia's at 7 now. Yeah, it's also in Switch. I think locally it just released. Alright, enjoy your food, Dingus. Okay, so where am I going now? Alright, we have ammonia.
There is still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
+1 only. Man. Lets me retry it though. But man, that 14. Does ammonia stack? I'm not sure if I have like 10 ammonia or something like that. Okay, let's see what else.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock with
Okay, so let's try and equip our tools first. Pry bar. Alright. Chain cutter. Oh wait, the pry bar isn't equipped. What happens if... Alright. I was thinking that the kid may be startled or something. If I...
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Physical instrument 2, okay. I need a... actually need a 12 here in order to open the thing. No thanks. Okay, so I guess I don't think I can do like a lot here. Maybe we should try... What happens if I try talking to one of these people?
A matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line you hear the same waiting room music, but no one picks up the receiver anymore.
I blew it there.
You ring the doorbell. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
I like that there are just random comments. See, that was a check too. I conceptualized the name of the hair salon.
All you hear is static.
Nobody's answering anymore.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens. You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No, looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore. You hear static from the intercom speaker. You can almost hear them breathe.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
She sounds almost antique. As if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly. Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
Let's try it.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look.
It's you.
Whoa.
My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
That's...
She must be mistaking you for someone else. Who cares that you don't remember her?
Freaky.
Just go along with it.
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for so long. I thought you didn't
What did I get myself into?
Ever since I came to work here, it's different. As if my mind's been...
And alright, goosebumps. Like that voice. It's not supposed to be freaky, but wow.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice.
What? What?
It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
She sounds like she's about to cry. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by.
Huh?
It's getting cold standing here.
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell.
What the f...
It looks ancient.
What the f... just happened?
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Wait. Okay, there's... Wow, there's... This 7 changed into a check. Huh. Okay, let's try the other ones first.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident. Silence.
Most of them are empty.
No one answers the doorbell. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell.
I think I really missed my chance in this main hall. Damn.
Silence. No one answers your call.
Alright, so let's try. Hope nothing bad. I hope I don't die with this check or something.
No.
Ah.
The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
Locked.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
This button.
Huh. This button looks new. It's
Okay. Wait. I'm not sure if my currently equipped stuff are like... will matter if I talk to people. Like for example, if I'm holding like my items here, do they like affect how people talk to me? I hope not. Okay. So let's... I think we should talk to the manager again, I think. Wait. Let's see. Let's check our tasks. Yeah, we should be able to talk to him about the trash container. Okay. I still need to find booze too. Okay, I still don't have some tape. I mean, I have an empty tape, just no song yet. That's a weird, hope that one pays off. Okay. I think we need to... Alright, there's a lot of things going through my mind. Okay, since we're here, let's deal with this guy first. See if we can ask him about
what thing? Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
You should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later.
Huh.
Men get hungry, even striking men.
Maybe
If
it's
not
that
today,
other guy
then they'll
from
be here
earlier.
tomorrow.
The big
There
guy.
are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. He wasn't pan-fried, he was lynched. What the fine, okay, the kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around
Yes, thank you.
if you must. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
1 p.m.
Mine?
Okay, so it's
No, it belongs to the
12:30.
whirling in rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
Ooh, so they pay the garbage company to collect the trash?
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
Wait. Yeah, my rhetoric is pretty high. Actually, everything is high. In intellect. Smart guy. Very.
Prod at him and find out.
Yes.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Ooh, Kim getting serious here.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Alright.
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
It's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding...
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why? That's right. I'm the cafeteria manager. I'm glad we cleared that. Is there anything
Well, he's the cafeteria manager, but he's picking up on the shift that Sylvie left, so come on. So technically you are the bartender right now.
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Okay.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple? Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix. If that was all, I'd like to return to it.
Kala ko magogoyo ko na siya. Okay, sige. Let's go to the Kim's car and see if we can call some peeps up. We have some tasks here. First we call Sylvie and then okay, let's call the station first. About the man, I really wish that the options here wrap around when I'm pressing up. Right now, I'm trying to press up right now, but nothing's happening. But to get to the bottom, I need to like press everything. Just a bit unfortunate, but it's a quality of life thing. Okay, so let's go do things we need two people we need to call, the station and Sylvie. Okay. Wait. Let's save first, because if there's something that I learned early from my death last time I played was that need to save
you see a set of steering levers, a radio
quite a bit.
a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Alright.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you? Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. 10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
No, please.
He says he's in trouble, doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Damn.
Said, he says it's important.
He isn't getting a red cent.
Request denied, sir. Over. Anything else, sir? Over.
Do we actually tell them that I've lost my gun? I'm not sure. Okay, maybe not right now.
Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
Slam. Slam the door.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57, how may I assist you? Of course. What is her number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Okay.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Oh, you recognize me.
No, not me. No, sorry. I don't.
Oh.
Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
She says she didn't make the call, but the manager says that she did.
People don't have the
if I
money
recall
to have
correctly.
the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
Alright. Further down the coast, the Union has a phone.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the courts. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the union. I'm sorry about that. Yeah,
Okay,
go
okay.
on. You mean why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone. What? No, why would you even think that? none of your business.
God, why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
Oh, okay.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Messing everything up again?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real police would have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing what the uniform is.
I like that I'm talking to myself too. The choices I make have something to do with my mind.
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun detective. You were trying to impress some people with it.
Really?
Everyone was eating and... You were waving it around in everyone's face,
Damn.
begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Damn, that's some messed up stuff right there. What the?
Oh, those
hell?
I have been trying to wean you off them. You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that. I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall, painting them red. I won't be seeing it, 'cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains." Very nice visuals there.
Me neither. No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Who am I?
It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask. Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on, the disco things.
Alright.
I do hope so. Please don't call me again. Bye.
Let's try.
No.
Oh, damn.
She doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart. You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going like that?
So stupid.
That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
I'm happy to help, but maybe I could do so without all this internalized misogyny.
What misogyny? I'm just telling you, you have to act.
Oh no.
You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control.
I shouldn't
Then
have
go and
done
a
this.
voice talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
What? I don't want to say any of those things. Refuse the love quest, although it's wonderful. Okay.
No. What?
God, what is happening?
Oh, God. Please, just stay out of my life.
What? What is it?
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else?
It's on. The love quest is on.
What?
Too late, everyone. It's on.
57.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
Oh, what the hell? What the hell just happened? Oh man. Okay. I don't have money. Gart's angry with me because I don't have crap.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Okay. Great. Oh. And this place is big. How do I get down? Okay. Not there, I guess. Okay.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape. René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright? I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions.
What?
Shoot first. Ask questions never. That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
What just happened? Okay.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
Ano yung parang dice? So, mga skills ako dito, right? And, for example, when one of the options says that I have to test my logic. And, wait, so let's go back. Oh, no. Where's that? So let's say hand-eye coordination, and it says there that where's the hand-eye coordination? This one. It says there that I have to pass a check of 12, for example. So stat ko ngayon sa hand-eye coordination is 4, and then the game rolls 2 dice, and then the game adds both my stat for that check, which is hand-eye coordination, plus the result of that die, and then it determines if I'm successful or not, if I reach that number. So kanari kanina 12 yun, 4, tapos I guess I rolled an 8 or higher, kaya I passed the test. The check, rather. Some checks are automatic, like this one, physical instrument. By automatic, I mean I don't have to choose it for it to happen. It just happens because the game just checks it for me immediately. Yes, exactly.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
A whorehouse of shit. It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters. Probably 20.
What the hell is your problem?
Key tank.
No, we are not good, goddammit. Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done. Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull. A fine example you are setting here today, officer. It's okay, officer. Forgotten completely. It was my bull, and I have a spare. Everything is good, and we're ready to assist any way we can.
I know, right?
Nothing, but
Getting the
his
voice
face
acting
is rigid. It seems he does not approve of your athletic displays.
So the only times that the game doesn't have voice acting is, well, obviously if I'm choosing something, but whenever the characters do something in between talking, like for example in this Gaston Martin's dialogue, he says that it's okay, officer, forgotten completely, etc., etc., and then he produces another ball from his pocket. Isn't voice acted anymore, which would have been awesome if it was.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He's forgotten about the ball.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
Politics, okay.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties. But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks, don't you, officer? Really, officer? Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top.
And everybody's either racist or sexist or whatever is.
Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further. Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. No. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Okay.
Why what? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home. Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality. Fine. What do you want now, then? I have really outdone myself. This is divine. Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out. René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day? I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle. The only one you have.
The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder. Well made and abundant in components. The author sure knew their craft. In addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one, you notice a brim of a tomato peeking from below. And is that mayonnaise?
Yeah, that does sound delicious.
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable.
Yeah.
In my age,
even the script, I feel like if you compile the game together, it's like a big encyclopedia or something with the amount of text in this game. laki din siguro binayad nila dun sa ano, sa guy narrator na isa. He probably read a lot of things.
Fuck off! It's mine!
A glimmer of respect flashes in Rene's eye.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine.
And it's gone.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets claws. We are a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
Oh no. I threw the ball in the sea. -1. So I need to get a roll of a 9 or greater here. Let's see.
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really. No, officers, I'm sorry.
Alright.
And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
He means caviar socialists.
Caviar socialists?
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Oh, I didn't see that Dingus Boys Gaming followed me. Thanks for the follow. And Kiwi World 999. Thanks for the follow, guys. Hope you're enjoying my if you're still there. Hope you enjoy my failure of a playthrough, or at least hopefully that's not how it turns out.
To be lying, but there's something off here.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard. Evrard Claire. Everyone in Martinez knows the Claire brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
Pretty funny characters.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on.
Yeah.
You don't know history.
I think everyone's either like, yeah, maybe French. Yeah, even the names, right? René Arnaud or something like that. René or
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Let's try not to get caught in the crossfire.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
will he get angry at me if I fail this test?
A man so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. Time to get political. Too late. Daddy's already fighting the bad fight. Make it stick.
What?
What the hell are you talking about?
No time to bring him in. Just keep...
I don't think that's gonna happen. Why would you even...
He won't kill. As long as there's food in his fat belly, he'll lick any boots that's kicking it to him.
Good. Rene's on board too. Time to take back the streets. Right-wing populism. Here we come.
Now you are talking sense, son. All four of us working as a group. We can make a difference.
I'm actually already a member in a group tasked to keep the streets safe. You are too. We call ourselves the police. Are you sure? Because right now, it looks like you are organizing a vigilante group.
What do you mean, officer? Agreed. What about
Ignores Kim. The voice of reason is ignored.
In honor of my old unit?
I'm sure we can come up with something with a bit more oomph than that.
How about what? It's dignified. I like it. We. All right.
Oops. Press that immediately.
I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, you went through all that trouble for my sandwich. I'm flattered, officer. The answer is no. Now, how else can I help you?
After all that, what just happened there? Have I sentenced them to death? Okay, wait. So it's 1:30, and I think we need to go back to. Oh wait, let's check this out first. It's 1:30, so we can go back to the kitchen, maybe. Yeah, it's open now. Awesome. Stole some money, alright.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
Not sure if that's smoke.
As you step in, he nods toward the table.
Is your
and
access
says
pipe
something
even
in a
working?
completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. Okay. It's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Quebec. Please. It's not funny.
Okay. Maybe I should heed my logic.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
So
it's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove. He smiles, and it's almost like music.
Nothing there.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. The door does not budge. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
Wow. That's
it leads
pretty
to
old.
a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this.
You do? It's a door in the back of...
The winch. Outside. In the backyard. Remember? No. Your fingers do.
Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in.
Yes.
Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
The thing with Kim is that he's easy to like maybe fool. If I just say that I'm doing this because I'm investigating, he'll probably say yes to
It's
it.
hardly a side investigation. You already have a name for it.
If you say so. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
May sarcastic ba dyan? Yeah, yung manager, sobrang sarcastic niya. Ah, you mean like a test? Yeah, medyo parang gandang parang wala. Baka automatic mo nang magigets yung sarcasm. Alright, let's go ask. Try some more.
Can I help you? God.
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him. Life doesn't have a back button. Now get off your ass and speak the truth about Sylvie
What?
the whore.
No.
Wonderful.
It is. It's...
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, this feels right. It feels wise. Good setup. Now speak the real shit.
God, does it mean you talk to her?
What else do you need? The man leans his hands on the counter.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I found it on the ground with the broken wing. On the morning she left. I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my ass.
Oh, now I feel bad for the guy. I think I made a mistake there.
The bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even. Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
No, it was her. She's off to ride that carousel you told me about. Cock. They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest.
He pours himself a glass.
Now,
Man.
let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment. On my own.
And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful?
No! That was terrible! Okay, so find booze and drink it. Alright, let's drink our booze then. Wait, let's save first, because, you know, what can go wrong? Wait, yeah. So, how do I use this?
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens.
I'm right beside Kim.
Light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore red. The gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their minds. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it. There's a satisfying pop as the cork jumps out, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now.
I may be homeless, but I have a home.
Nothing. Some mental stuff. Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be stronger. A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again.
Okay.
A real cop. A real detective. Incredibly well done.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button.
Oh, okay.
Alcohol gives +1 to physique skills. Physical instrument, half light, electrochemistry, endurance, pain threshold, and shivers. This is good before rolling a white check, but damages your morale. And remember,
from the void we came, and to the void we must return.
Man. Okay, let's heal our morale there.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those.
Alright, Kyle. Happy weekend. Rest well. Thanks for joining.
Oh yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frick warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing. He looks at the dust on his finger and wipes it off.
Oh yes, that door. No, I don't. Awesome.
He's attempting to maintain.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Yeah, right.
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes? Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. Your body is ready, sire.
Okay.
You see a heavy steel door. The door does not.
Okay, what will happen if I talk to Kim here? No, nothing new.
The man ponders his cooking meat. He looks up at you, then looks away. Quick shrugging is an international sign for no, I don't know.
No, of course not. Am I able to go upstairs? What happens if I go upstairs?
The door is closed. Still no answer. This door can only be... You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out. Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma. You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoking deliciously. How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all. Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time. And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Mm-hmm. Right. Barely completed everything.
The bed is cold and not particularly.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night.
Oh, alright.
The fan stands still.
Maybe there's something.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Okay, try.
The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you
Fail.
attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably never been a plumber. Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet. Although the man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape. And where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
No problem, officer.
Ooh, skill point. Thank you. Now what do we pick? Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. Can't pick that one. No. I'm really smart, but I can't talk to people. Okay, let's upgrade this one because Inland Empire, dreams and waking life, hunches. Okay. I'm not sure. Maybe increase a suggestion to 1. Is that prudent? Inland Empire, hunches and gut feelings are pretty nice, especially when combined maybe with my encyclopedic knowledge. Alright. I'd rather like specialize in a few things. My cat's complaining. I don't know why. What's wrong?
Hello again, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you. Maybe you should talk to Everard, the union leader.
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket. Your deployment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
First high roll success.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races. The San Baptiste dinghy races were conceived as a biennial civic pride celebration and cash cow, but only took place twice, in 31 and 33. The 31 races are the subject of fond reminiscence. Those who were there would tell you of sun-drenched bleachers, pink bubbly, and bronze-legged studs in white shorts. The 33 races, on the other hand, were plagued by controversy over performance enhancers and very cold rain. After 2 local champions were stripped of their titles, the city decided not to hold the event again.
Alright.
You could totally sell this pin for cash.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back. Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. You know where we are, right? That's right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise. Yes, and Revachol? How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful
I'm glad I
city in
didn't
the
choose
world.
that other option.
We're fortunate to
Might
be
have
here,
hurt
you
her,
and I.
hurt her feelings.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief was palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Wow, that's a lot of choices.
Nope, sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition.
Right.
We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is
That's nice.
market-driven.
That's so I understand the world better.
Meaning, buying is voting.
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
Okay, you know what? 42 should be spelled with like a hyphen.
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better. You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, Such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. Someone more educated in sweeping matters.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Alright.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Okay. Ah, man. I have so many tasks now. So let's... what if we just give it back to her? I don't think...
Hello again, sweetie. I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket. Oh, thank you, dear. I confess
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Now, what else, sweetie?
Alright.
Hello again. Yes, dear.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia
I really like this encyclopedia
like falling
checks.
from a great height or a grenade explosion.
That's quite alright. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
Alright. There's this new guy here, I think. Oh, not the new guy.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago, your fingers find their way into the shackle, flick it open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID.
Kim's not doing anything about this.
The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. No, he's looking the other way, perhaps purposefully. You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore. Just for the record, you look nothing like the man on the document. No, he's looking the other. You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 real.
Okay.
It feels nice and greasy. Yum yum. Money. Think of all the things you can buy with this. The synapses in your brain fire with glee. No, he's looking. The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Let's see.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the building from the earth.
Why the yelling, man?
Looks like a Sao descendant. A lot of Sao dock workers around.
Sao, okay.
Wait, what? I was just sleeping. What do you want, officer? Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait.
He rubs his face before burying it in his hands. You can hear a faint snore.
Yeah, what about it? You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs.
If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern? I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead. You heard what I said.
How
Draw your own conclusions.
foretelling.
That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook.
Okay.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics. How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside? Good. Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employers and their employment. For one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye. Right to sleep, I say. Thank God, no. Brilliant. Nate got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was. We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us. Okay. I guess there's also Evrard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
The dock worker
that big
doesn't
guy, right?
answer. His head is already back down.
Let's quick save.
Looking for something? No.
He's got a smoke right there in his fucking hand. Snatch that shit out of his fat finger.
It's my last one. Sorry, all done. I bet. Sorry I couldn't be of any help. It's about biological determinism, natural law. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources. This concerns you, policemen, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory?
They're talking
What
about
is this then?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any mojitos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring. Don't push your luck, runt. Looking for something, Runt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Yes. Let's see what we can buy.
A colorful display of cigarettes and...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you go, mister.
Okay. And what else can we buy? Let's
A
also
small
buy...
cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays,
this
and
one.
blister packs.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Okay, I don't think I can reach 130 with the crap I have.
The tear machine stab.
Oh, it's... You need a bag. Feel free to use it if
I need a bag or something. I don't know. Wait, so let's talk to Kim. Does he like...
What do you want to know? You mean like a brief? 3 days ago, during that, a security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth. They didn't identify themselves in any way. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in... Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's good. Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide. I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Yes, but containers contain things. Shiny things. They're interesting. He simply nods.
Excuse me? You have a... I hope you don't take... They say it's...
Yes, but container...
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess.
Oh wait, let's... What do cigarettes do again? +1 health minus... Oh, +1 intellect minus 1 health. Okay. Nah. Gonna need bullets in this? I hope not.
Right to work! Right to work! When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people. Beats me. They mumble nonsense about...
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting. His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence. He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. Silence is the answer.
I'm sorry.
There's something
Press
off
that.
here, but he won't say what. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy.
Right.
Ask him where he's from.
What's it to you? Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Right.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch, or You just might be paranoid.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain. Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs. Heavy lifting. Cargo hauling. Bouncer work. I know the drill. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. What's it to you? No. Don't think we've met before.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses.
Alright,
We're all workers, right? Worked at Territorial. Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
We were promised work. We'd be in there.
The physically impressive man tower.
I thought he was Everard or something. What are my tasks anyway? I have so many quests. Trash container. Alright, right. Let's go back. The amount of things you can do in this game. Or amount of things I'm supposed to look at in this game. So many. Maybe too many at times. Who are you?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
From another planet. Hey there. It's the Jam, my man.
Alright.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You could almost taste it.
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. All around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days. It feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils.
Thanks for the explanation.
This man has clearly suppressed a performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need? Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work. The bosses, man. Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had saved 4 myself. Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy. This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together. Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Man, I have one empathy. Okay, let's maybe not try it. Might get awkward.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Ask for his conclusion.
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Damn.
Nope. Don't smoke. Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around.
Yup. Nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's. Revachol's weird. Don't be a stranger.
Alright, so let's just go back to that area. Let's take a look at the and that will be it. Let's save the opening of the trash can for later. Let's just save first. That will be it for me. Thanks for joining me. I was didn't even notice that almost 3 hours has passed. So yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. See you next time. Bye.